and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Well, we're missing one this morning, but thank goodness he didn't come because he thinks he might have had either a bad flu or something yesterday, so we sure don't need to get it.
We don't need it, yes.
That's right. Well, we do have some sad news this morning. Reagan's wife passed away during the night.
Wow.
Yeah. So I need to get some funeral money to do, flower money. Don't let me forget that, I intended to before.
I need to too. And it's been on my list.
Yeah, me too, but my list kind of, you know. So, yes. The meeting will please come to order. We do have proof of posting in accordance with Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code as amended, known as Texas Open Meetings Act. Any members of the public who wish to speak shall have 3 minutes to speak.
Thank you. My name is Sarah Murray. I'm the director of the Art Gallery of Central Texas. And I'm just here to share about my program and to also seek your experience and expertise in the The Art Gallery is essentially just a community engagement initiative to raise awareness about children who are in the care of CPS, who are legally free and wanting to be adopted. So I work really closely with the FPS, CPS, and I have a legal agreement with the state office. Just so you know, we're on the up and up. Usually when I talk about adoption, people, their first thought are babies, and then their second thought is like international adoptions. And they just don't realize that there are children from your local community who are really seeking a permanent loving home. And so the premise is really simple. We take beautiful, dignifying photos of children, and we put them up as art exhibits in public places. To date, we've done coffee shops, libraries, courthouses, tax assessment offices, local businesses, IKEA, kind of anywhere that has a space or a screen, if we're still running. Sorry. It's always better if you don't touch buttons. And so what we do is we serve all of Region 7, which is 30 counties. And historically, we've done the I-35 corridor really well. And this year, we had legislative funding through the 88th and the 89th session. And so we're trying to really just expand and make sure that we are serving every single community that our kids are from. And so the Art Gallery, what we do are these exhibits. Also in the Austin area, I coordinate with a local news station to do segments called Forever Families. And through that, we get a lot of people who are inquiring about the kids, but who are not licensed. They've never thought about foster care adoption. So our role is also to connect people with resources, and families with resources, whether those are kinship families, foster families, grandparents raising grandchildren. We just really try to be a hub of resources for people. And to date, I don't think we've ever done anything in Freestone County. Right now, you guys have 3 kids in the care of CPS whose parental rights have been terminated and who are eligible for adoption, but really we serve all of Region 7. We have about 100 kids in our Art Gallery right now. And so, since I don't live here, when I come into a community, I really want to start with the people who live there. And you guys, you serve your community, you know them really well. And so, I would love to know what some of your touch points are, like where people gather, any ideas that you have. I'm going to do my due diligence to follow up with, you know, all of these different businesses and venues that might be a possible space for us. But if this sparks something for you, I'd really love to connect with you further. This this is your community, you know the people. And I just want to know how we can best partner with you and serve the kids and families in your county.
Well, my first thought is CBS. We have a board, we have members right here, and I know they have probably a better idea of what is going on in our area in connection with all of this.
Yeah, usually the welfare boards are a great
Yes.
resource, especially for like the Rainbow Room and things like that.
Yes.
I think the Heart Gallery goes a little bit further. We're just
Yes.
trying to connect with people who have no idea, who maybe
Sure.
never even think about CPS or think about foster care, just your everyday citizen is who we're trying to connect with.
Sure. I think they would be a good resource also
Okay.
where, for those types of things. If you would like to, you could put something up on our board out there, or I don't know about other businesses or anything that I could actually say at this moment that would be.
No, having something in the courthouse would be great.
Mhm.
Some communities, people come to the courthouse for everything and some don't. And so I always leave that up to you guys.
Depends on who it is.
Yes.
Some are for visits and some, yeah,
Yes.
other reasons. So.
Thank you. Thank you for your permission.
But I think that our county is receptive to doing whatever we can to help in all areas, I would say. But we have a great board, and they're very active, and so they might help you along that way too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming today. This is on YouTube, so people will be seeing this too.
Okay.
And hopefully that will help. All right. Anyone else? Again, if it's all right with everyone, if we could go down to number 9, we'll try to get that business taken care of. Item number 9, is that all agreeable with everyone? Item number 9 is to hold a public hearing on Freestone County's intent to enter into a tax abatement agreement with Freestone Solar LLC relating to solar facilities and equipment. And we will go into that public hearing at
9:17.
9:17, right?
Judge, just to give background before anybody speaks, is this is a 100 megawatt solar energy farm with a related 50 megawatt battery energy system. We've already created the reinvestment zone for this. It's reinvestment zone number 10. The projected capital investment is a minimum of $88,200,000. The yearly pilot at that rate, at that capital investment, is $107,135. Should be done by the fourth quarter of 2027. And they are paying a $10,000 upfront payment.
Any discussion?
This is about the smallest one that's doing solar. We've
I
done
think we
battery.
had one about the same
That one,
size.
okay.
It's a small one.
Commissioners, I guess I'll chime in to add a little bit more context there. Again, that 88 million that's referenced there, again, the battery storage piece of this, still the project is still, hasn't been decided if it's going to move forward, but the battery storage more than anything, kind of, 50-50 at this point. So when we put together that abatement application, we just wanted to guarantee the minimum of the 88 million. Should the battery get built, then you're looking at closer to probably about 150 million. As Mike mentioned, we're setting this up on $1 per megawatt pilot payment with a floor. So you're always going to get the 107,000, but if we build the battery, you're obviously going to get the benefit of that too, if those megawatts are built. Again, the owner, operator, developer of this project is Blue Earth Renewables. They're North American owned and operated. They've already got a couple gigawatts of operating assets. And if the project is construction, it's their kind of intent to own and operate it here. So again, they've got a long history. We're here to answer any other questions. As Mike mentioned, the reinvestment zone was already created, but always glad to be in front of y'all and appreciate y'all's consideration.
If there are none, we will close the public hearing at
9:20.
9:20. And we will go to item number 10, which is the discussion and possible action on approval of a tax abatement agreement between Freestone County and Freestone Solar LLC.
I'll make a motion.
Now, when we say the tax abatement agreement,
Yes, ma'am.
that still goes with the pilot. It's not
Right.
to-
Yeah, it mirrors all previous projects.
Yes, it's the same as we've done for all of them. It's just a different form of tax abatement.
I second Andy's motion.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, aye. Any opposed? None. Motion carried. All right, I think what we had for you this morning.
I have already signed all those documents, and they're over there next to you, that right there.
What
There's
we
two
can do
copies.
is, just go ahead and when you get it all signed, just scan one to me. The scan documents work, try to use blue ink if you can, and I'll scan one to you to get signed. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Roger Paul Lloyd, sorry I missed him, but great seeing y'all. Absolutely.
Good.
Thank you.
Try to write down everything.
Yeah.
Normally he writes it all down. I'm sure y'all do too. All right, we will then go back up to item number 1, budget transfers and amendments. No, I'm sorry,
Minutes.
minutes. June 30th.
Is the insurance with Equitable?
With dental and vision. Dental and vision. Curative is medical.
Yeah, basically.
It is with Equitable.
Did,
I took that off their
okay.
packet that they
Different
gave.
thing, huh? Yeah, okay.
It was the dental and that basic line
Yeah.
for the two, and that's what that was.
Yeah, okay.
Curative was a great.
Curative is the medical,
Yeah.
the group medical.
Okay.
Carolyn, and it is in our minutes a 1% increase. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't remember that when you called.
Okay, that's fine,
I
thank you.
just,
Thank you for voting.
I knew we talked, we put some new last night.
On number 8, I'm seeing some that still have not completed theirs. We really need to get that
Yeah,
done.
and it's, time's running out, August 31st is the last day, right? In August, so if anybody hadn't got it, they need to get it done.
We don't have to do that.
No, we don't have to
Nothing's
change.
changed on here.
No, we're not in the clouds of the soccer.
Open that portal.
I make a motion to approve minutes of July 30th.
Second.
Special meeting.
All in favor, aye? Any opposed? None. Motion carries. Item number 2 is budget transfers and amendments. Have a list. Motion to approve these.
I get motion.
Second.
I'd like us to approve it.
Right, second.
Second.
All in favor, aye? Motion carried. Item number 3 is approval. And pay the bills. Just have a little short stack here.
See, one inmate medical is nearly $18,000.
Oh, now he's in there twice. Got another $8,000 below.
What about? That's a different,
That right?
that's a different one.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Two of them are 25,000 together.
And that's after Medicare rates, so. But that would be.
make a motion to approve pay the bills.
Second.
All in favor, aye. Motion
You
carried.
got a payroll?
Don't have
No payroll,
We did it last time.
no action. Number 5 is reports, and I'll pass this around to y'all. The roof project is in full force.
Have they run into much damage? Lloyd said a little bit.
Little bit.
Unforeseen or.
Yeah. We have a report from the extension agent. From county clerk. Senior services. The fire department had total calls of 16 in July.
That's pretty good for them. That's low.
Four grass files, that's low for this time of year too, isn't it? Motor vehicle collisions, 6, vehicle fires 2, and miscellaneous 4. Nice to have that report. Does anyone else have a report?
Make a motion to approve the reports.
Second.
All in favor, aye. Motion carried. Burn ban?
No action. No action. We're lucky to get some rain this week, in the last week.
This time of year is good.
Yeah.
Item number 7, road use agreements. We have, a bond permit from Stroud Petroleum. And this is within reference to County Road 532. Is that Lloyd?
It's
532?
better be. It's not bad. 500.
Tell me who lives on it, ain't acres mine.
Well, let me see if it put it on here.
You ready to know?
Might be you 532, you're in the 5, so
Could be.
that'll be you.
I'm thinking about Stroud, where's the acres?
Stroud's got it.
It's a continuance, so we've already
Yes,
done the road
probably.
use agreement.
Okay.
Probably evening. Yes, okay, yes, ma'am.
All right. Do we have a motion to
Yes,
accept this
ma'am.
one?
You make the motion, I say.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. I'm gonna keep that for a few minutes, so we'll be sure we get that on our list.
Okay.
Any other? Road use agreements already?
We did get the check from Pedra Solar, okay, because they asked me if they were good. I said, as soon as the check gets here, we're good, okay, on that agreement, okay.
Judge Grant, Mr. Clyde has a road use agreement in his folder.
I'm sorry, what?
Mr. Clyde has a road use agreement permit.
Okay, is it in his folder?
Yes, I think it's 2460.
Who's it from?
I forgot the name, but it's from.
I met with some solar people a couple
Yes.
days ago, Did they get one? Have they sent one?
Yes, they sent one. I'm sure to put it in your folder. Oh, it's right here.
Which one, what's the road number, you know?
Yes, it's, 1040,
And one 30 something,
and then 246.
and what?
246, FM
If
246.
that's a state road, so that won't be mine.
Oh,
So, they filled it out and all that stuff?
yes, they took it out.
I'm gonna wait on this one because we're gonna talk about it. They actually haven't started on the road yet, but
Oh,
I'm gonna just table this one till next time.
will you go put this on your list? Or
Yes.
make a copy of it and then give it to Renee?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, anything else on road use agreements? If not, we'll go to item number. Did we get a motion on that last one?
Yes.
We did, yes. To approve bonds and education certificates, we have one education certificate from Mr. Andy Bonner, two from Mr. Andy Bonner.
How'd you print those off? How'd you print those off, sir? I have them on my phone, but I don't know how to print them
I
off.
have
So
no
I'm sure that
comment. I have no
I'm sure that
comment.
you're aware of how to print that off so that you can inform
I
me.
have
Get it out of the cloud, that's what you
So,
want.
No comment.
And we had a third one from Mr. Bonner. Texas Commission on Law Enforcement.
You really got smart recently.
Not saying a word.
Judge, if I show you mine on my phone, would that be good enough?
We can print it off your phone.
Oh, we'll get it printed out. I just thought Mr. Bonner knew how to do it since he had it.
I didn't know, my wife printed it
Oh,
off.
okay.
We knew that.
That's, everybody pretty well figured that out.
Your secretary.
Next item.
We also have one from Renee Gregory, Security and Privacy. All right. Do we have a motion to accept these?
I'll make that motion.
I say,
All in favor? Motion carried. We've done 9 and 10, so we will go to 11 to approve the Xerox agreement for the county clerk's office. All right, let me see, number 11. It's a service agreement. Do we have a 1295?
We have one on file with them.
One in the file?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's just a continual service every year.
Renew, okay.
It's a renewal.
All right, do we have a motion on that?
I'll make it motion.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. All right, then we'll go to item number 12, credit cards for the county. You know, we have had a credit card, and we need to get a new one because it was on the other bank, I think. And so,
Is that the credit card that's kept up in the
there was.
auditor's office?
Yes. Now, I guess the first question, do we need more than one credit card for the county?
I would not recommend that.
And have you already gotten one?
It was in Karen's name, so I'd already had it canceled.
You had that canceled, okay. So we need to get another one, is what
Right.
we're saying. So y'all can discuss who's gonna hold the credit card, and I think we do need one
Yeah,
from time to time.
because, y'all order stuff through Amazon for us sometimes for a lot of things, and that's what you use it for, isn't it?
Yes, to clarify though, this isn't a credit card, it's a debit card on the general fund,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, right, yeah, and it's my understanding that that's infrequently used, but it is used in the
Yeah.
purposes of when something needs to be
Yeah.
expedited.
Yeah.
There is maintenance and processes for journal entries when that is used, that is taken care of in our office. So we'll get together to figure out our process on that, if that's going to stay in your office or if it's gonna be in mine. My only request is singular card, positive control over, you know, and tracking over who's using it or who has used it, and of course invoices
Keep
like
logs,
everything
who
else.
takes it out, and be
Yeah.
sure that whoever takes it
Yeah.
out, has to bring it back along with the receipt.
Correct.
Along with the receipt, okay. But do we have a motion that we do get the credit card?
I make a motion, we get a debit card.
A debit card?
Yeah.
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Right.
Motion carried. All right, item number 13, imposition of optional fees for the calendar year 2026 for the Texas Department of Motor Vehicles. I believe we have one, and I don't believe there has been a request that we do anything additional. Generally, we just say no change.
Okay.
Is that a motion?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's the second.
Yeah.
All in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 14, excess proceeds. We already had this on, but we had it on, another one that was prior to this. Is she still here? She's not, is she?
No.
Okay, all righty.
She kind of gave us a little heads up on what's coming last week.
She did, yeah. So we'll just, no action on that one. Item number 15, advertising for hiring part-time to full-time. We talked about this before, and in our policy, it says basically that if you have a part-time and you're gonna move them to full-time, you have to advertise. So if you have a person leaving your office and you know you're a part-time person, you're gonna move them right into that full-time position. If you have to advertise every time, then a lot of people will turn in their application and you already know you're gonna hire this other person, so it's kind of it's a task for people that want to turn it in when you know that you're not gonna do it.
So in the second paragraph, you put exempt, is that what you did?
I don't put anything in. Oh, let's read it. Positions for part-time employees of Freestone County as defined in section 1A2 of the Freestone County Employee Handbook, and positions to be filled by transfer are exempt. That's a full transfer of a full-time regular employee. So if there's a full-time regular employee that's moving to a different position in the county, you don't have to advertise. But if it's other than that, wait, maybe I'm reading that. No, if you read the first part, positions for part-time employees are exempt. If you're hiring a part-time employee, you do not have to advertise. Or it's a little questionable about how that reads. I think we need to clarify that.
Yep.
But I think that originally what we had was positions for part-time employees. We're going to hire a part-time employee, you do not have to advertise.
And didn't we have it where if you hired a part-time that was a previous employer, you didn't have to do a background drug test?
Yes. You don't have to do that.
Yes, okay. Been here within, what, 2 years or something? 2 years, okay.
I think so.
question
What we're
is,
trying to clarify is, you got a part-time, you got a
I'm just,
you got an opening,
yeah, I got
move
you.
them up without advertising.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
We're also having the handbook revised on the policy part of it. Is that in the handbook? Or is that in the handbook policy or the county
no,
policy?
because it's not really applicable to the employee. It's the elected official that's employing someone, you know. Are you thinking that maybe you want to try to put all the policies in the handbook?
No, not necessarily, but I'm just,
So we
no,
need to kind of rewrite that.
not necessarily, but I know some of it's being word-wise revised, so it makes more
Yeah.
clarity.
Well, and I think,
But when you hire a part-time employee, they have to go through the background check. They have to go through the background check, and they also have to go do a drug test. So they're already cleared, I mean, all the hurdles that they have to do in order to be a full-time employee. You know, I mean,
it's just a lot of trouble for a lot of people advertising for positions.
so make sure we don't get in trouble for some kind of, something that has to deal with equal opportunity for everybody
Right,
to apply
because
for a
you,
job.
ultimately, you hire somebody that's not ever, if you can go hire part-time.
And it just moves them up. I mean, it's not, I understand both sides of it, but it would be to stay out of trouble with the HR or people like that, then you're gonna have to just about have to do it.
I can ask TAC.
You see if we're good, because ultimately, that means we hire somebody without advertising. I mean, you hire part-time, and
I
you,
don't know that there's a requirement that we have to advertise.
okay, that was just our policy. Okay.
It is,
Lee, don't you think so?
Yeah. I can verify.
You're going to
Give us
file.
some wording to streamline that, and that will be. All right, so let's table that. Is that a motion?
I make that motion.
second.
All in favor, aye. Motion carries. Now we have one more on the second page. Election judges and alternates. These were submitted by the chairs, with the help maybe of y'all's one, help fund.
Yes, ma'am. The blank areas, we have to back.
We got a lot of blank areas. Let's see now, we might have a election in November, if there are any,
We are,
we are,
yes, ma'am.
but is that, right for, excuse me.
What's it for?
The constitutional,
Oh, okay, constitutional, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
and, down here at the bottom, Renee had put notings on here. It says that we were unsure about the due school. Well, after she made this up, they did respond to her email. They're still gonna allow us to hold
Okay.
election day over there at the new school. So we don't have to try to find somewhere else over there.
And with Secretary of State, you said they have to live within the district they work in,
On election day,
election day.
On election day,
um,
not heard of it.
Right.
any help we have, for that particular voting precinct, they have to reside in that area, in that precinct.
Okay.
And the party chairs are the ones that come up with these names?
They are supposed to do it, they have been. Keith Turkey is asking for help. He is having a hard time finding people. And I don't know if you guys know anybody, and, you know, if any of these are y'all's precincts, y'all can come up with some names. Call the chairs. I mean, y'all could call us. We would call them, give them the names, and they go from there.
You do some thinking, you know, when you first done it done.
If you know of anyone that would be interested, well, let's all think about people we know and see if we can university.
And there's 2 names on here that she has in red. You'll see that they've never attended a training and they've never completed their online certification to get their certificate. SOS law says you don't do any of that, you cannot participate in the polling places. So there's 2 on here that we may have 2 more empties.
You got it?
No, send it to me. Can you share?
You got a pen? Sure.
When do these have to be approved now? Is it this month?
I think it's, yes, by the 31st of this month is what I've been seeing on the emails.
I know if it's a larger county, it's maybe 1 month, and the smaller ones are the other month.
No, we do have one new one that is on here.
I mean, as far as when these have to be.
To you guys, I think it is the 31st of this month.
Okay. All right, let's table this to the next meeting so that maybe we can come up with some more people, because we have to approve.
Isn't that part of this, the party chair's responsibility to find people to be the?
Yes, sir, it is. And there have,
So is he actively working on it?
he is actively working on it. He has been in our office 2 times now. And this last time was the end of this last week, and he's going, I am having a lot of doors closed to my face, was his words. He's having a hard time finding people.
And maybe we can help them out, is what we're saying, if we get some names.
Yeah, we'll try to find somebody, because we lost our good one from Donald, or Freestone.
Freestone, yes. And she was also.
She had moved, yeah, but she's planning on moving, so.
She came in and informed us that, yes. And she's our judge for early voting here at the Green Barn as well.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're down to judge even early voting.
All right, well, let's see what we can do, and maybe they'll have some more names put on here by our next.
But they need to live in that precinct, so we got to keep
For
that in.
election day.
Well, just for the day. Well, Mary didn't come over here and work early vote.
Yeah, I know, but yeah.
On the day of the voting, they have to live in that precinct?
Yeah. So Ratcliffe, he doesn't live in Caney,
He's gonna have to be moved.
yeah. I caught that anyway, yeah.
We have a motion to table.
I'll make that motion.
A second.
All in favor, aye? Motion carried. All right, anything else? Not, do we have a motion to?
Mandy, we talked about last week, whenever we were talking about the budget, we talked about not taking deductions from the checks for like nationwide. Now, isn't that a tax deductible? There's not any tax on that if you take it
Deferred,
out.
it's deferred is what they say.
Ma'am?
Deferred.
That's correct. But if I take it out, if we have to take it out and put it in our bank account, if our bank account pays for it, won't that be taxed?
Well, what we talked about was leaving the deferred to be taken out of the salary. But all of those other little things to know.
So we weren't talking about the ones that tax deferred.
Correct.
Oh, I thought we were talking about all of them, so.
No, because if you did that, then it wouldn't be deferred.
That's what I was thinking, so, okay.
At least that's a way.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. I just
But it's good to
make sure.
firm that up here.
And cyber training to make sure,
Yeah.
if you ain't got it, you gotta get it. And
Do you know who hasn't?
There's a list, a small list.
I don't know.
There's several in my office, a couple of them they're not getting a link to their emails. Dane knows about it.
Okay.
Dana's working on getting everybody the link set back up, so.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. All right, we have a motion.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Thank you. Adjourn.